Okay, let's do the 7.2 trial story here. See what we got. Yana. Souls under siege. Just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Nayuni and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about psychonekosis. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair after all. Barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before her sister Eutrope challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure her psychonekosis. The illness appears to afflict those with feral souls to an excessive degree, such as the Arcadion fighters. And from Eutrope that the immortalized, who are thought to live in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease. Okay. Since that revelation, we look for ultimate ways to cure the disease. Yeah, she learned to do all sorts of things, tinkering, yeah, blah, blah. Yeah. To access Evercore's keep, or Evercore's core systems for information on souls. Surprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring all the authorized access found me. She took me to task, holding me never to do something so reckless. I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data. Data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, that the military was aware of psychonekosis. Yep. They developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. This brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. Indeed, this isn't right to leave them ignorant. It'd be risky to alert them. Do you agree? I can't sit idly by knowing that they might die. As Metium warned us, the President doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those who've yet to fight and cause their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire by becoming the Grand Champion and releasing all souls in the repository. We should avoid getting his crosshairs for as long as we can. Yep. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters who are already bested. They're barred from fighting for a time. Wouldn't have immediate impact on the championship, though. There are risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonekosis, including in a match against you. Which is why it's important to tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop it from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to your trope, it feels nothing less than personal. Better, let's go. And let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. I'll call her. Having PTSD now. Honey, be lovely. She's busy as I expected, but I can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here. Wait around. I really wish this was voice acted. What's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. That's where I say don't do it like this. Yeah, just give her the fast version. Stars, you're serious, aren't you? Could I be infected as well? There's a way to diagnose you. The regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can determine whether there's signs of the disease. Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no sign of degradation. Truly, but what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. Fine too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadian well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't got any symptoms yet. And was so eager to prove herself, she utilized Farrell's souls numerous times when we were training. When I examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. Mercy's sake, Yana, we're forbidden from training with Farrell's souls. And knowing what you do know now, I'd say it's because the President doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, which means we can't fight in the Arcadian anymore. Alright then, I'll retire. Well, that was easy. Oh. Yeah, really, I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Well, I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages. I've never shined so brightly as when I fought in the ring. That's true. Everything I've done so far is what I could bask in the adoration of people. I couldn't do that if I were dead, now could I? I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents, and be sure that I'll succeed after all. Ugh. May be lovely, the brightest star in the sky. I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You're lifesavers. She really is something else, honey. There's one other fighter I'd like to inform. It's a brute bomber. Yep. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though. We'll need to visit him at his home in residential radius 911. That's pretty bad. They could have given it a different number. Like in poor taste. Just like 912 or something. I don't know. It's all the way over here. Just get me to the damn fights. We know it's a tournament arc. Oh, the whole building is 9/11. Golly, jeez. Oh my god. Should have rewarded that differently. Well, let's hope he's willing to hear us out. They needed to change the name of this building, I'm sorry. You're all so cute I could eat you up. What's he doing? Oh, that's fine. No. Why they flock to you? It's hardly fair. These are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman. Salt in the wound, will you? You know full well she's left me. Come on, little ones, come to me. That man there is your troops. I mean, that's the champion of the Cruiserweight division. Oh. Poses a problem. Can't reveal the truth to him here. Used to be Wicked Thunder's boyfriend, I assume. Blazes, are you doing here to get your arses kicked? Arses kicked? Yeah. Rausten, the unenhanced warrior, yes? Howling Blade at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope we have a chance to meet in the ring soon. Okay. You shall be mine. You'll be Whimpering Blade when I'm finished with you. Lest you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. That's good. And her sisters were raised with similar values, as I recall, for adapting to Eutrope's insistence. Yeah. However, I still use a regular in battle, like every fighter, except you. I didn't know you two were friends. Surprised that a reveled heel like him and a blood face like me get along. Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We can't seem to be rid of each other. We both could fit into any of the jobs we were introduced, that were introduced to us, and got up to all manners of mischief together. We would have likely carried on like that if the president of the Ascension Arcadia had come and taken us in. Though it isn't easy to be a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Yep. I didn't need to know that. Back we overthink to the Arcadian, to the president. That we do. I've seen the kittens as I intended, so I'll take my leave now. Next time. Until next time. What do you want? Something you need to know. What's he gonna say? Lies the president would never. The results of your examination, I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of psychonekosis. That's nonsense. Uh-oh. As the soul is eaten away, it loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness, the early symptoms of the disease. If left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until... Arcadion means a lot to you, I know. It means a lot to me, too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Till we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. Now, if I won't listen to any more of your nonsense, get out of my sight. Oh man, he's hurt us. Dang it. We've done what we could. It's up to him. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. That other guy hurt us. He knows. Yep, okay. Are you dead? You're not dead. Just get me to the fights. Not a Utro, but the Brute Bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as possible. According to Eutrope, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul, which is why she targeted you. Data seems to support this, although it was only a hypothesis. Researchers believed reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment, but this isn't the solution we seek. Need to find another way. I'll scour the ocean of data if I have to. For all of her searching, Eutrope could only find one cure. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. She wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of somebody else's life. I can't help but feel she's hiding something. Oh, alright, understood. This Medium. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin. And he wants us to meet him in the green room. Okay. Can we make it over there? No, we gotta go this way. Waiting for your arrival. Okay. Here it is at last. Okay. This is the first guy, and the second lady. It's better that this drab room is begging for a touch of color. Of your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be a font of inspiration. Get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. Okay. As you surmised, they are your rivals for the Cruiserweight division. I understand you're already acquainted with the champion. Given the situation in the realm, you might have doubts about fighting for entertainment, but it's now most of all that the citizens are in need of a diversion to help them forget about their cares. I'm counting on you to captivate the audience once more with rousing combat. Make the very walls of the Arcadion shake with excitement. Okay. Dancing King. Let's take a look at your first opponent. Verdant Reveler, Dancing Green. This shameless playboy loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even his Arcadian bouts he treats as parties, where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad, he gains heightened physical prowess, and seemingly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. The best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. Okay. Right. Queue up. Alright, here we go. Maybe. Shouldn't be doing that. It'll affect your health. The long term.
He's young, he's stylish, and he knows all the moves. The soul of the party and the king of the dance floor. Dancing Green.
Pretty animal.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Over here, I guess.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
Oops.
We're just
I don't know what the
getting
tell
started.
was.
Keep grooving, baby! Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
With like the amount of waves.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star!
Yeah, they're keeping us moving.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn! An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
We have to dance.
That's square!
No, we'll keep moving.
Come on, show me your moves!
Okay. We gotta keep moving to it. A twist. I think the name of it's the tell one.
You're up, dancers! Let's turn up the heat! Try to keep up now! The fever's taken hold! Can the Upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
Left, right, left, right.
Dance like there's no tomorrow!
Stay. Move. Move. Stay. Move. Move.
Let's finish with style!
Got him.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Put the crowd to sleep?
Do I get a buff? Damage dealt is increased. Okay.
Back to it, dancers!
Okay, they're marking the inside. Nice.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Show us some
Thank you, Bard.
electrifying moves!
Do enforce that twist. 1, 2, switch. I get a raise, maybe? I'm working on it.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
I'm gonna get nuked. But I'll get over here. 1, 2, 3. You snap. Shit. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing.
It was too much for the challenger.
No idea. Had to watch the frogs making floor hits
Dancers, take
and then
it
dance in the right
away.
spots, the right spotlights.
Yeah, baby! I feel the fever coming on again!
Yeah.
The knight's reached a fever pitch! All eyes are on Dancing Green! Dance like there's no tomorrow!
Switch up the first one. Same. Move. Move. Same. Move. Move. Oh, jeez.
Let's finish with style! Groovy moves! The
I
crowd's
have to like
loving
save your
it.
burst whenever this mess.
Come on, show me your moves!
It'd be hard place to play a caster in this mess.
We're just getting
Make
started!
it very interesting.
Keep grooving, baby!
Yeah. This is no raid wide. Yep.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Need to move. He's doing a snap.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Just LB3.
Show us some electrifying moves!
Just healer LB3. Okay, I guess whatever he does, he just turns around. Just whether he does 2 or 4. The spotlight thing I'm still a little puzzled about.
Dancers, take it away!
That's the main thing I've died on at this point.
Yeah, baby! I feel the fever coming on again! The night's reached a fever pitch! All eyes are on Dancing Green!
He's out. That's fun. The spotlight thing, though, is...
The match is decided!
Still need to figure that out.
Goes to the challenger.
And the buff deal is definitely going to affect the fight. For burst windows.
It's all over. Until next time.
Maybe the chest piece. Sure. We'll take crit. Art of War. To the next victory. Yep. Just get right into it. Just give me the next fight. Here's your next opponent. It's like a ghost. Fighter lives and breathes art. She uses the ring as her gallery. Sugar Riot. Okay. Coming to the Arcadion, she was a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti you see in Solution 9 is either by her or by those imitating her style. By injecting yourself with the soul of a deadly pudding, she's able to concoct special paint that can cause actual change in reality, even the ring itself. To her, fighting is a medium of her art. It means expressing yourself. Her imagination is boundless, you have to take care not to be overwhelmed. You can manage that, you can surely overcome Sugar Riot. Okay. I'm gonna flip. Here we go. It's like at the same place as Honeybee Lovely. Almost.
The ring is her studio and reality her canvas. She's a rebel with a cause who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
That's pretty cool. Like slimes in her hair. Or puddings. Why they gave me dance partner, but okay. Oh, they got two dancers. Okay.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
Perhaps I'll draw this.
And with a flourish, Sugar
close.
Riot brings her work to life.
A different bomb. This is a trick. Okay, we got.
Will the challenger be all right?
We can bullseye to block it. Just following the party at this point.
What's your favorite color? An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the ring has become a desert.
Okay.
How about a little more sunshine?
Goody. Define shade, maybe?
Desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
We gotta move. It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Oh, a sinkhole.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What's your favorite color? When you can't decide on one thing.
Just gonna make a double? Nope, just doing double these. Get away from here.
What do you think of this?
Yeah. We need to move here and then over here.
Ha! Effortlessly dodged.
say to a refreshing riverscape?
Crystal
Ooh,
clear
okay.
river. How charming.
Changing up the landscape. Oh, I should have been on one side, shouldn't I?
Is this the end?
Don't move.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
A thunderstorm has turned the waters muddy. How frightening.
I have it. Some destruction to facilitate deconstruction.
A massive raging storm. I hate people who got parasols.
Oh, it's moving.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
When you can't decide on one thing, what do you think of this?
Amazing! They clearly anticipated that attack.
You need to get over here. Oh, I shouldn't be in water.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger.
That's my mistake. I should have done that earlier.
Looks like someone isn't holding back.
That was a cool fight. I liked it better than the first one.
KO!
And there'll be another, at least another canvas and Savage.
Is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
Cool. Taylor.
It's all over. Until next time.
Not getting our orchestrion though. Excuse me. We're not gonna get the chess piece either. I think somebody left. Goody. Love it when they leave. Oh, there we go. Alright, throw me on the next one. Done, I knew you could do it. Next match will be against the Cruiserweight champion. Seems we have a bit of time, there's something I'd like to tend to first. No! We gotta tell the first two challengers about the psychonekosis. Okay. Just throw me in the next fight. Okay. They're coming to us. What's this about, baby? Are we having a party here? If that's the case, I'll excuse myself. I'm rather keen to give form to the inspiration you've given me. It's like, well, you might be sick. You say that you haven't manifested the disease yet. You're both dangerously close in doing to do so. Just one more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It would be wise to stop fighting on the Arcadion. Talk about a downer, baby. It's all very sudden. I struggle to accept it. But for both you and Honey to retire, there must be truth to your words. It's not easy to retire, I know, but for your safety, I ask that you give it careful consideration. You know what you gotta do, or you're gonna die. Made up my mind, I'll retire. This doesn't leave the room, but I've always struggled to play the part of Dancing Green. Oh, really? To maintain the persona of party animal, I've had to spend night after night out on town. But when I'm not doing that, I'm practicing dance in the studio. It's utterly exhausting, soul-crushing. I pushed it through it all because I didn't want to disappoint the fans, but this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion. Perhaps I can learn to love it again. Always thought you were a genuine party animal, living only to revel. Ring is my precious studio. It's saddening to think that I won't be able to step into it again. It was on the streets where I started plying my craft. This revelation might be the sign telling me to go back to my roots. So I'll do just that. I'll go back to a time when the whole city was my studio, and its walls my canvas. Truth be told, seeing you fight without a feral soul helped me realize that maybe it's alright to just be myself. Yeah. I'm relieved. Thank you for listening. Well, we'd rather not die, of course. It's you we have to thank for warning us. We're liable to attract suspicion if we stay here too long. We'll discuss when we break the news to management in a later time. Bye. Thankfully, those two have other places to employ their talents, like honey. To Brute Bomber and Howling Blade, however, the Arcadion is everything. It isn't easy for them to retire. This I know better than most. It's a matter of life and death. Okay. Twisted Vengeance. In any case, our priority now is to win the title match. Let's return to the gym and prepare. I mean, we're here. I'm ready. Probably should have taken the teleport. The two fighters decide to retire. Let's share the good news. Let's just go to the next fight. Thank goodness you're here. We have an emergency. Look at this. Uh-oh. Hand over all the feral souls you got. Uh-oh. This is unbelievable, folks. Just when we thought the Brute Bomber couldn't sink any lower, it seems he now intends to use unregulated feral souls, and several of them at once besides. The madman's going to turn himself into an abomination. He's going to be our next fight, then. This is a violation of the rules. You've been banned for this. Shut your bloody trap and get out of my way! You are gonna die. Unstoppable upstart. You're watching this come and find me at the demolition site, the 8th level. We're gonna fight again. This time, I'm gonna destroy you, you hear me? I'm going to destroy you. Okay, so he's our next fight. Idiot, instead of listening to us, he goes and does this. The general public is unaware, but the doping tonic of the Brute Bomber imbibes during MB. He drinks during his matches is actually a harmless prop that he uses as part of his ring persona. That's why his matches continue even when he's disqualified. Using multiple feral souls at once, however, is expressly forbidden due to the extreme danger it poses. Doing so warps the flesh irreversibly, turns you into an abomination, as Mr. Meatum said. In worst case, it will kill you. It is likely because it greatly accelerates the soul's degradation, leading to psychonekosis. He recovered from that punch pretty quick. You went and told him about the disease, didn't you? Despite my warnings, you went and told him. Sorry I couldn't leave him to his fate. Well, he ended up taking the matter to the president, who naturally denied the existence of the disease. And naturally, Brute Bomber chose to believe him. It's not all. The president has sanctioned a grudge match between him and you on one condition. In order to stand a chance, he has to inject multiple feral souls in. He has to inject multiple feral souls for the fight. Thought he was going to say I have to inject them. I made a great fuss on the broadcast about his use of unregulated souls, but now it's all staged. Everything is according to the president's script. He wants to get rid of you, and he's using Brute Bomber to do so. Brute Bomber's already exhibiting symptoms of psychonekosis. This will kill him. I know I tried to talk him out of it as well, but he refused to listen. For him, the president's orders are absolute. Make no mistake, the match will go ahead. Even should you ignore his challenge, Brute Bomber will inject himself with his ensemble, assembled feral souls and come for you. Besides, if you still intend to become Grand Champion and release all the souls in Arcadion's repository, I fear there's no way but to accept this fight. So prepare as best you can, then meet me in the Arcadion. Okay. This is getting wacky. Okay, so the fourth fight is with the actual champion. Didn't think Brute Bomber would be another fight here. But if he wants to die. Oh, the chauffeur. Okay. Where's the chauffeur at? Okay. Taking us to the demolition site. Was pretty cool. Get out of the DeLorean. Stop this madness, you place your life in danger. Who do you think you're talking to? Just do it, man. You're nothing in the spit on rules. It's spit on the rules, yeah. Wait. Don't do it. No, stop. Wait, come back. Transform terrible chimerical fiend, ooh. Oh damn. It's the brute abominator. Okay. Yeah, get out of here so I can fight him already. Nope, it's my fight. Oh, he's gonna die either way. Bye. I wonder what they're calling the Savage this time, because it's back to M1, M2, and 3. That's what everybody was calling it in the previous tier. Well, I assume we're going to be hopping platforms, because there's one right there. It's the only other one I see. Looks like they're going to have construction equipment involved or something. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so for Viper, I need to look up the opener for Viper, but I assume getting speed is going to be the main thing before you pop your 2-minute. That's my assumption, at least. And then you go for the damage, and then you pop 2 minutes. Or at least you can pop them, and you got 30 seconds to awaken. Okay. Oh, I do like the kind of the cityscape aspect. I like that part of the M4, like the night sky. This is more like kind of like evening, early evening. There are things on the floor that I'm sure matter. You got 2 dots over here, 2, 2, and 2. You get a cross and a big box. I think it already has most of the things from Aurum Vale, because I see the Cyclops, I see the Marlborough. I guess the plant monsters, so kind of interesting they took it from Aurum Vale. One of the most annoying Realm Reborn dungeons. So I guess next tier they're gonna do the 3 fights for that championship, and then the last fight will be the president. I think it's pretty dang clear. Pretty dang clear. Oop. been over 5 minutes. I assume the last one's not going to be that big of a deal to get in into queue. It has the minion and well, the minion. There we go. There we go. Need a DPS, baby. Wonder if he can still talk.
A vengeance! The despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator!
I guess he can't talk. Maybe he can. I don't know. Well, don't be slow, dum-dum.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
They moved.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
The tanks moved.
This means the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
You got 2 people dead, healers. Midnight Archer, you're doing nothing. Grief.
He's bounding from wall to wall! Too much for the challenger! The rooftop is caved in! Such devastation! We'll send cameras in there at once! The destruction appears to have started higher. Alive! The brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion. What a thrilling battle this! And it rages on!
Yep.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business! Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! We should just rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building! He's bounding from wall to wall.
I believe.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
I didn't think I was going to make that.
Such devastation. We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started higher. The brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
For the plants, please.
What a thrilling battle this! And it rages on!
Inside.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
dumbass. Good grief. Definitely ramped up the difficulty, at least the learning curve, I guess.
KO! The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
Alright.
It's all over. Until next time.
Yeah. The hell out of here. That dude's dead. It's no good, we're too late, you think? Yep, they took its toll. President had the broadcast cut the instant the match ended, so as to not reveal the terrible side of his entertainment. Remains furious that you divulged information about psychonekosis. I'll do my best to appease him, but I fear little will come from my efforts. Yep, always kitties. Yeah, we better go. And you better take that kitty. Oh, you know, you'd be the first to go. Never thought you'd be the first to go, old friend. Worry not, I will join you soon. Really? You don't mean... Afraid so. I've been suffering from the same symptoms for a while now. But I don't understand how serious they are until I overheard your conversation. He has it too. Yep. Sister and I began experiencing bouts of dizziness at the same time, not long before she disappeared without a word. I realize now she must have been searching for a way to fight her fate. I chose to accept mine. You come from beyond the barrier, Rausten. I doubt you'll find unsettling that we use souls to cheat death. Having been raised without regulators, I felt much the same. To me, those who wore them lived a bland and numbing existence, devoid of tension and excitement. The jobs arranged for me were tedious. There was no way to escape this nation's dreary reality. I finally found joy in the Arcadion. Being my fighting persona is everything like me, like it was for my friend. The price for that is to die from psychonekosis. I hate having to say that. I'll gladly pay it when the time comes. Come, little one. Yo. Hmm. Can he accept death so readily? I don't know. Let's fight him. Find out. President wasted no time covering things up. After retrieving the brute bomber's body, the company announced he had chosen to retire with this defeat. So matches at the Arcadion will continue but after a delay. Just give me the next fight. So we gotta find Uni. Give me something. Oh, she's outside Everkeep. Something isn't right. Can you help me find her? She's somewhere in East Usalani. Give me the next fight, please. I didn't think I was going to waste that much time on that fight. Get me worried. What are you doing here? Utrop contacted me saying she needed to speak urgently. Oh, there she is. Oh. Why? Again, why? Okay, please don't do this. It's too late, there's no going back. Uh-oh. She's gonna transform too. Yep. Nope, okay. Surprising. From the start I thought it was strange that you tried to take another's life to save your own. Truth is, you weren't trying to save yourself. No, you're trying to save the man you love. Not only him, every fighter in the heavyweight division suffers from psychonekosis. So they're already doomed. And so they continue to trust the president. He saved them all in some way, helping them during dark times in their lives. Calling Blade, Ritsara, is no different. Now he chose to remain at the Arcane rather than be with me. That's why I decided to act alone. If my friends were determined to fight until they died, then I would find a cure no matter the cost. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Yep, her too. They just need to take those things off to avoid temptation. We're sorry. No more need to fight. I think we can save everyone. Treatment that doesn't require Rausten, so I believe I found it. There was no such thing. You looked at the data of the Arcadian archives. Thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to gain access to the military research logs. Came across something called regeneration factor. When one's ill or injured, the body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes. The factor is the force stimulating that recovery as part of life's design. Apparently, Lindblom scientists had developed a stimulant to enhance their soldiers' regeneration factor. This is what we need. That was centuries ago. Does it even exist? As a matter of fact, it was clearly indicated in the report that its formula has been determined. Okay, good cooking. Problem is the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We need to investigate further. For this, we need your help. For what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me. But I mean it when I say I'm truly sorry. Ooh. Just fainted. Okay. She's resting upstairs. Her condition is quite severe. Okay. You worry about yourself too. Rest me, you won't use a feral cell again. I could have stopped her myself, you know. Guess I need to practice what I've been preaching to everyone. Seems fine for the moment, but if you feel the least bit unusual, you have to let us know. Take off the regulator. Should be also ready to continue trying to convince the other fires to retire. Yep. First being Howling Blade, your next opponent. How can we convince him when he's determined to fight till he dies? What happens? I have a plan. Okay, spill it. We confront him on the broadcast and challenge him to a wager. Whoever loses the title match will be forced to retire. So we put a public show to generate excitement. Okay. People's eyes on him, the Cruiserweight champion would be hard-pressed to refuse. Once everyone started talking about it, even the president would have to let it go ahead. Fine. We do the broadcast. We haven't heard from Meetum in a while now. I'll ask Honey for help. She'll show up in like 2 seconds. She's on board. Let's go. Is there an actual upstairs? No. Way over there. Begin our broadcast. Special edition, this'll sting. Okay. A surprise for Rausten's ex-opponent. Why is he wearing a hat? What's this about now? So to say something to you. Observer match has to retire. Got me taken aback, I must say. The notion that I would lose is laughable. But even if I should, I have no intention of retiring. The notion I'd lose is far more laughable. Is the whimpering wolf afraid of losing? Yeah. You're naive to think I'll play it into your hands. Weak for a champion, if you ask me. I'll bet he's really just afraid to lose. He clearly has no confidence. You're a champion, so act like one. Accept the bloody challenge. So this was their plan. At this rate, my reputation will be in tatters. Fighting is everything to me. If you're demanding that I wager my purpose in life, it's only fair that you do the same. Okay. Tell me, what gives your life meaning? Earning lands, farm with foes, helping those in need, earning coin. Let's see, having come beyond the barrier, you would know world without boundaries and find joy in discovery. Something I struggle to imagine. Yes, if that's what gives your life meaning, then that's what you must give up. Yeah, sure. I mean, is he gonna stop me from traveling? Okay. Kinda dumb. If I said, like, helping others, like, you can't help anybody now. That's so stupid. I managed to pull it off, no spiral part, thanks to the nearby customers. Did we do well? Oh, somebody got bought off. Extremely well. Thank you so much for your help. So that's how it is. You're really something else. And the rest is up to me. Alright, let's go. Head to the green room. Go. The Lone Wolf. Blade is a worthy champion, but again and again, you've cut through the competition. I'm confident that you'll do the same this time. Hmm? He's like a Fenrir animal, then. Big fighter who was a hunter. Okay. Raced as a babyface fighter and was dazzled the crowds with his fantastical ring and blade of pulsing light. Soul of Fenrir, yep. Okay. Well, I don't have to wait too long. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Reina's nice. Always doing the Goku stretch.
With his peerless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the Cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade!
He's a Gundam. It's a small arena too, it looks small.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Cleave! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. Oh no! They couldn't avoid that one. A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey. Can you fend off a pack of wolves? Fly true! The earth is mine to command! Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from? He's put the Colossus to the sword.
Hopefully we don't have to do that again. People are having trouble with it.
That must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine! Pack of wolves! this!
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Him up.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
It's probably not a great idea. Saw that healer just die for a terrible reason. Now more people are gonna die. Here, not here, over here.
You're mine! Pack of wolves!
Don't die.
Try this!
That was a good fight.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
A very small ring, which I think made it better. Ooh.
It's all over. Until next time.
Is there no... Oh, it's glasses. Okay. Would it be a, be a minion. You did it, really did it. You're amazing. Yep, now you get to retire. Oh, retire from fighting. This I've escaped imminent death, but I've also lost my purpose in life. What am I to do? Bowsing can still fight to help us oppose the president. President sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment. As good as killed my friend, he should be stopped. But as I said before, I owe him everything. Punch him in the face. You fool! You can't tell me the brute bomber went willingly to his death. There are people who care about you, even though you don't seem to care about yourself. Asked without a word. Oh. Searched and searched, but I couldn't find any trace of her. Seeing how strong she still was, I assumed she had that the symptoms had abated, and she decided to resume fighting. Yeah. You've been using your debt to the president as an excuse not to face the bitter truth. In doing so, you've lost sight of your dearest. It was in order to save that. It was in order to save you that Eutrope went to Rausten after his soul, or went after Rausten for his soul. Blech. I'm getting tired. She thought it was the only way she could be with you. Worried about everything. The choices I made have been out of fear. Nope. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though he was going to his death. Yep. Thank you for bringing to my senses. The president has done enough harm. I will help you stop him. Okay, we got another ally. I'm simply Ritsaria. Let's continue talking in my gym. Yep. I should have gotten the blade, yeah. The hollow saber. There for safekeeping. It's forbidden where I live, so I was hoping that you could look after the little ones. Yep. That too. She must be upstairs. I wanted to go. Guess I'm not going to see her. Oh, they're gone. Okay. Yune wouldn't take your trip outside in your current state. Your terminal's been left on the bed. Something's happened to them. But you know who. Rausten, an unenhanced warrior. For your contributions to the excitement provided by the Ascension Arcadia, you have my utmost esteem. The voice, it's the President. However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script. So, as a safeguard against further deviations, I've taken Eutrope and Neyuni into my care. After some coaxing, Metium divulged to me that you wish to cure psychonekosis. It just so happens I know where you can find the stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it is called. What do you want from us? Two simple things. Rausten must continue fighting in the Arcadion, and you must never again meddle in with my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise. If you become a Grand Champion, Rausten, our sole repository will be at your disposal, and I will even disclose the location of the drop of life. That's all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, the heavyweight division. So the President was one step ahead of us. One wrong move and Eutrope and Neyuni will come to harm. Seems we have no choice but to place our hopes in Rausten. Let you down. Thank you. As your second, I'll continue to doing my best to support you. No. As will I. Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go outside. Sorry, I'll be fine, as long as we do what the President says. No harm should come to my sisters. Now, ahead of your campaign to become Grand Champion, I want you to prepare as best as you can in your own way. Whether you train to hone your skills or rest to recover your strength, see to it that you're ready for the next fight. Really sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please come find me when it's time for the heavyweight matches to begin. Yeah. Okay, done. I am going to bed.